Hi everyone. So I'm here today to talk to you about your fear of failure, and I'm basically here to give you a bit of a pep talk and help you to break through that fear of failure and actually move forwards and take some action. So I'm going to take 2 minutes to talk about what's going on here with this fear of failure and a few tips for you on what you can do to start moving forwards. And this is a topic that kind of applies to anything really. It applies to anything that you want to achieve, whether it's weight loss, whether it's a health thing, it could be getting fitter, or whether it's completely unrelated to health. It could be to do with your work, with your business. So it's a topic that you can apply to anything. But I am particularly talking about weight loss today. So, not only do we tend to gain weight back after dieting, but multiple failed diet attempts can have long-term devastating effects on confidence to try and lose weight again. So, one of the things that might be keeping you stuck is this fear of failure. And the most common objection I get from someone who has reached out to me for help is, what if it doesn't work for me? What if I spend all that energy, effort, money, and I still fail? And, failure decreases the odds of giving 100% in the future, which sets people up for future failure. Without giving a true maximum effort, weight loss can be even more challenging than it already is. And, unsustainable diets fuel the cycle of failure and negative emotions and expectancies of future failure and lower future effort. So the first thing we should do is discontinue fad diets, because they're destined to fail in the end, and they'll only reinforce your false belief that you're destined to fail. So another problem is that holding back and not giving 100% is actually a defense mechanism that a lot of people do. Because if you don't give it 100% and you fail, then you have an excuse. Because nothing is harder than sort of giving it your all and that not being good enough. And what I want to do here is kind of reframe, and I want us to sort of see past failures as ineffective solutions instead, not failures. Because, that's what they are. It was that the solution, the diet, whatever it was you were using to try and get you to your goals was ineffective for you. It's not that you failed. It was never going to be the full solution for you. And that's the case with fad diets. And so my plea to you is, don't let your fear of failure stop you from taking action towards your dreams of being a happier, healthier and slimmer version of yourself. So yes, avoid the fad diets and anything with outlandish claims. But if something makes sense to you and it offers you the information and the support system that you need, then don't use your fear of failure as an excuse to take the easy option and stay stuck. The biggest strides towards health and body confidence are made when we step outside of our comfort zone. So think of it this way. In a year from now, you're still going to be exactly where you are now. Unhappy with your body and obsessing over food and obsessing over the scales, and potentially worse off health-wise as well. So how does the prospect of that feel? Pretty shit, right? And the only way that that's going to change for you is, first of all, number one, if you believe that it is actually possible for you to become slim, healthy, confident when you have the right approach, the right information and the right support. If you don't believe that it's possible for you, then you'll never give it your all, and you may as well not bother. You need to believe that it's possible for you. Second thing is to trust in the process and see it through. Whatever it is that you do, you've got to see it through. And you need to allow the process to happen, and you need to allow someone to hold you accountable through it. So it takes that leap of faith in deciding that you're going to do something, and then a whole lot of trust that it's going to work. And then the third thing that you need is you need to realise that achieving a healthier, happier version of yourself doesn't mean that you're never going to be able to indulge or enjoy unhealthy food again. No, you don't have to suffer to maintain your success. So you can put that fear to bed, and that's something that we'll talk more about in a future video, because that's a big topic in itself. So just to summarise that, if you want to make sure that this time next year you're not in the same situation that you're in now, you firstly need to believe that it's possible for you to achieve a healthier, happier, slimmer version of yourself. You have to believe. The second thing is that you've got to trust in the process, and you've got to allow someone to hold you accountable. And then the third thing is that you need to realise that you don't have to suffer to have success with weight loss. It doesn't mean that you can never eat unhealthy food again, because you absolutely can. So that's all I have for you today. The key message is, don't let your fear of failure keep you stuck for any longer. So tell me in the comments, has fear of weight loss failure stopped you from taking action? Type yes if you can relate, and let me know if you need help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye.